What's going on, everybody? It's JB Claret again with another episode of the Burnley career mode. And we need the league season so far in this fourth year has been nothing short of a disaster so far, and it really has. We've had no winning six. We haven't won since August. It's getting out of hand. We haven't scored since the Watford game. So Nathan Redmond's been our last scorer in league football. We have scored in the cups and the Champions League, but still we haven't scored in the Premier League, and which is a concern. And now we've got to go to Chelsea, who, if we look at the league table, are in 6th position. But a win for us really could really get us back into that top 10. We need to start picking up points. We're trailing the likes of West Brom, Newcastle, Crystal Palace, QPR now. It's plummeting badly. I mean, we're on equal points with more or less with Swansea, who we thrashed about 4 or 5 games ago. What's going on? No winning six. It needed to be arrested today. We needed to win. Could we get that win, or would Chelsea make our run even more miserable and put me towards maybe losing my job after so many years of success at Turf Moor? This is our trickiest period in the career mode series. I don't want this to end prematurely. I want to get to the end of the season. I really do. So we need to pick up and start winning games, because we really do need no winning six. It is a declining form. It's almost relegation form. We need to start picking up wins. It's all well and good winning in cup competitions, but we need to start doing it in the bread and butter, which is the Premier League. So let's get over to Stamford Bridge, where the clock struck to 5-3. The teams emerged from the tunnel. Could Burnley get that elusive victory? Well, good afternoon to you all from Stamford Bridge. This is Burnley's biggest game of the season. If we said that last week at Turf Moor against Arsenal, we're saying it even more so this week, because they lost that game at Turf Moor when they were in a position to dominate. And Eden Hazard is going to be the big threat here for Burnley. He scored 3 in his last 3 games. There he is there, and he takes his place in a Chelsea side who are doing moderately well themselves under their manager Goose Hiddink. Diego Costa is the man also they need to watch. Ramirez, Van Ingold. The 2 centre-backs though could be the key really to Burnley's success. They're not well-known names. I've never come across them before. It could be something for Ings and Balotelli to exploit. They are still keeping their places despite not scoring since Watford. Both of them have scored probably since the whole game. Subasic comes in to replace Ryan Shawcross. Otherwise, it's more or less the same team that Stutzy is really keeping faith with. Anthony Taylor is the referee, and Burnley really need some good luck in the league, because really they haven't had it this season so far. They really do need to get 3 points to kickstart their season and get them season well and truly back on track. And away we go. Anthony Taylor gets this game underway, and Burnley rather, attacking the shed end. Both teams in traditional colours. Burnley of course in the claret and blue, going to the shed end to my left, and Chelsea all in blue to the Matthew Harding stand to my right. Here's Neymar Jr. right foot, but by said just stay, and Djibolji can get it away. These are the 2 centre-backs I was referring to earlier that could be Chelsea's downfall. They haven't really placed the likes of Terry and Cahill as yet, and that is always a real sign when you have to struggle. Nathan getting that forward for Chelsea. They do have big name players though still there at the club. Eden Hazard, one of them, snaps away from one Burnley challenge, still keeps possession, and importantly they haven't really kept a clean sheet for a couple of games either, Burnley, so it'd be important to win however in whatever way they do it, but they also do it with a clean sheet. First corner of the contest, and Ian's getting that one away. Ramirez, Salah towards Nathan, Van Ginkel, now Redmond, Smelter away now for Burnley. Hughes, Rodriguez, good ball, Balotelli, Right foot, and he's hit the post. Unbelievable. Well, what can I say? Burnley have hit the woodwork several times in this bad streak they've been having. And still, the wait goes on. And at the other end, we've got Van Ginkel. Neymar got across, but only half stopped it. And Subotic turns it behind. How unlucky can you get? Chelsea have the corner. Hughes his header. Just a deflected into the path for Butland. Jay Rodriguez. Will Hughes. Good ball forward. Danny Ings for time. Well, that's his first sniff. And it just cleared the bar. Now Jay Rodriguez. On to Hughes. Now Ings, Balotelli. Oh, wonderful skill there by the Italian. It's Super Mario. Yes! Burnley have finally scored. And it's Mario Balotelli, the top scorer, with his 7th goal of the season. And it's his first goal in point of fact since the end of August against Hull. What a time to get in at Stamford Bridge, and it's the goal that kickstarts the season. Chelsea 0, Burnley 1. Mario Balotelli breaks the drought. Van Ginkel. The delight on the faces of the players from Burnley says it all. But they finally scored after at least a month and a bit of not finding the target, something like 700 minutes without scoring. But wait, here's a chance. Hazard! Over the top of the bar. Big chance for Chelsea to equalise. Stones finding Smeltzer. And to Hughes. Intelligent play there to Rodriguez. Burnley captain. That's a pearl of a cross. And another one! And Danny Ings makes it 2-0. Wonderful cross by Rodriguez and a bullet header. And you wait a month and a bit for a goal, and two come along at once, almost like London buses. Chelsea 0, Burnley 2, and the Balotelli-Ings partnership is well and truly back in business. You certainly think so now, on balance. They're back scoring again, and might be even better for them now as Ings go forward again, and he's made it 3. Unbelievable! Chelsea 0, Burnley 3, and it was only a question of time when someone was going to pay for Burnley's frustrations, and it's Chelsea who are paying the price now. And everyone said at the start it was going to be on home banker. Burnley couldn't buy a goal for love nor money. Well, it's good sitting side have been ones to make to look the fools today, because Danny Ings makes it 3, and it's his 2nd of the season. He hadn't scored in the league until today. Well, he's got 2 now, and Burnley have 3. Having had just over a month without a goal in the Premier League. Well, that really has kick-started the season. That sums up Chelsea's afternoon so far in a nutshell. Diego Costa really having a bad time of things, but this goal from Danny Ings, what sums up what a good first half Burnley have had. Deep into stoppage time now. Surely that must be it for the first half now. Indeed it is. And Burnley will be delighted by that bruise from the Chelsea fans. Goals from Balotelli and 2 for that man Danny Ings. His first 2 goals of the league season give Burnley a commanding advantage in a game they needed to win. Chelsea 0, Burnley 3. So here we go again, start of the second half, and a game that's gone so swimmingly for once this season for Burnley, and they look very much on course now, as if they're going to get their first point since August, first victory since August, as Neymar Jr. goes in and Thibaut Courtois having to turn it behind for a corner, and it was almost 4-0. Stubbed it with the outside of his right foot, and Courtois nearly made a dog's dinner of that, to be honest. Redmond's corner. Stones his header. Redmond couldn't keep it in play. In fact, it was offside against Redmond. By Hinkle. Nathan Ramirez. Still the Brazilian goes forward. Nathan's shot. And frustration now for the Chelsea boys. You wouldn't have thought so at the start of the day. Neymar. Hughes. Played an hour now. And here comes Hughes. Wanting to get on the goal scoring actor. Well, he laid on for Balotelli to get his second. Well, good goalkeeping there by Thibaut Courtois, because if that had got in, the points would have been heading back to Lancashire for sure. They still will do, I think, on the final balance of it all. But wait, here's Hazard. Good break this from Chelsea. Good counter-attack, and Hazard fires it over. And Chelsea's afternoon is one of utter frustration. Bad miss. Well, that Burnley will whine too much now. Oh, wait. Diego Costa. Costa. Oh, what a miss. Well, if Hazard a moment ago was bad enough, that was even worse. To tell you viewers that. Van Hinkle. Chelsea are having chances and just not finishing them. Nathan again. Good cross this time. Costa. Good save, Butland. Smelter away. And Rodriguez completes the clearance. Here's Balotelli. Oh, and Higgs is on here. He's onside. Could he complete a hat-trick? No, straight at Thibaut Courtois. Sobedic. Salah. Costa. Neymar getting up there. Van Ginkel. Brought down by Neymar, and Van Ginkel and Neymar having a little bit of a set to. Neymar will get the yellow card. Like it's all happened here today. That is for sure. Fair enough decision, I suppose, from the referee. I think Van Ginkel's reaction, though, was a very overzealous one. Memory will come on for the ineffective Nathan, who has absolutely been poor. And Hazard is behind it. It may well be Hazard. No, it's going to be left. Matic. Remy. Easy for Butland. That's the easiest save Jack Butland will have all afternoon, really. Chelsea have had the better of the second half, but the difference is the finishing has been poor. Burnley really hit them for free in that first half and really haven't recovered. Here's Remy. Is this the moment? And Salah pulls one back. Well, I suppose they've deserved something. Burnley's opportunity of keeping an overdue clean sheet has fallen by the wayside. But the important thing is they'll still get 3 points. But Salah's goal just adds a slight little bit of respectability about it. Although Smeltzer will be disappointed he didn't do enough on the defending side of things. And Chelsea pull it back to 3-1 in the last minute of normal time. Mohamed Salah. Well, any chance of an overdue Burnley clean sheet went by the wayside there, but they'll still get the victory regardless of that. And here's Danny Ings now, hat-trick hunting. He's through on Courtois, who makes a super save. Well, they've had the taste for it today, Ings and Balotelli. Their partnership, well and truly back in business. Balotelli's corner. Courtois with a fist. Ings trying to control it, Remy playing it back. And that might be that now for the game. Smells his tackle once but twice. Still might be time for Burnley to get another one. Here comes Balotelli. Oh, unlucky, off the top of the bar. Still in play though. Ings is battling there with Ivanovic. Turns nicely, trying to get the hat-trick in. A brave block there. And that might be that. Indeed it is. And Burnley at long last. It's taken them just over a month or so. They haven't won in 6 games. Now they get their first win in 7. 2 goals for Danny Ings. 1 from Balotelli, who started the scoring off. Salah pulled one back at the end for Chelsea. But Burnley get a long overdue 3 points, and on balance were richly deserved. Final score then at Stamford Bridge, as 2-goal hero Danny Ings, who could have had a hat-trick later on in the game, walks off triumphantly. Chelsea 1, Burnley 3. A superb performance from Burnley. First time we've had to say that for ages, but the thing is now we're still 11 points off the top, but the encouraging sign is that we're now back in the top 10 and we've gone 4 points now above the relegation zone. We needed to get the victory today. That was all important, and Ings and Balotelli, thank God they're back in business. Thank God, thank God, thank God. It was a game I said at the start we really did need to win. We have finally won it, and we're now no clean sheet. We've conceded 8 goals. We've got a poor goal difference of +4 compared to some of the other teams. Really, we should be doing a lot better with our goal difference. We have conceded some cheap ones, but we needed to get that victory. No winning 6 before the game, and our first winning 7 has duly arrived. And Danny Ings and Mario Balotelli back up and running, and we are now from, I think we were 13th or 14th, I think, and now we've jumped to 10th, above Manchester United on goal difference and Crystal Palace on goal difference. I'm absolutely thrilled with that. Now we've got to keep on climbing, get into the top 4, and then hopefully beat all those teams in that area, in that top half, and really see if we can get back the title against every conceivable odds going. That brings us to the end of the episode. A fantastic episode. Our next football action will come in the Champions League next up. It's a home game at Turf Moor. Can we get our first competitive home win for a long time against Zenit St. Petersburg? And that's a big game, really, another big important game as we look to qualify for the Champions League knockout rounds. Until then, take care. I'll see you soon. Don't forget to leave a like for the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, JB Claret 1983, as you know. And if you'd like to tweet me and follow me and message me on Twitter or however it works, the Twitter address is as follows. It says at Stutzy83. Thank you very much, as I say, for watching. This is JB signing off. I'll see you for the Zenit St. Petersburg game. Until next time, I'll see you later. Take care. Bye bye.